Hey guys, it's Marshall from Going Gear, and today we're going to take a look at the JETBeam RRT-2 with the XM-L LED. So pretty much the same as the existing RRT-2, they just take an XM-L LED and slap it in there for more output and a wider area of illumination. So there is the light, lanyard that comes with it, warranty information, instruction manual, spare parts that you get some spare O-rings, spare boot tail cover cap. Put all that to the side. Show you the light itself. So here is the light. We've got one of the XPG RRT-2s there. You can see physically pretty much the same light. It's just the reflector and the LED where you see the differences. So here is the one with the XM-L. You can see how much larger the LED is compared to the XPG, and you'll see in a little while a little bit better the difference that LED makes. So we're going to go ahead and open this up. Actually, let me show you everything in a little bit better detail so you can see all the features of it and everything. Alright, so here is the light. You can see, just like with any JETBeam, really nice anodizing, really nice machining. You won't find any flaws on these things. Even the laser engraving is really good. This is the ring that you use to select between the different modes. And again, there's that reflector and LED down in there. Stainless steel bezel. There's the switch on the end. Alright, let's open it up. We're going to stick some batteries in there. Show you the operation of the light. The silica gel packet. JETBeam's been going crazy with the silica gel lately. So you're going to find usually at least 2 in pretty much any light they sell. So we got a couple 1, 2, 3s. Go and slide those down in there. Stick the head back on. Alright, so the operation is going to remain the same as it was with the XPG version. So all the way to the left, you'll see if I hit the switch, it doesn't turn on. You get maybe a brief little flash, but the light doesn't actually power on. It's because it's in standby mode. One to the right of that, you turn it on, and that's where you get your strobe. One more, you have your low. One more, medium. One more is high. So you have 3 different outputs in strobe, and then again all the way to the left is going to be your standby. We're hitting the switch, doesn't turn the light on, but you may get a little brief flash like that. So that's the operation of the light, pretty much the same that you had with the XPG version. So you have the strobe and then the 3 different outputs. Just to give you a different idea of the beam patterns, we're going to show you this also when we go outside, but I'm going to turn the exposure way down just so you can see. Alright, I have the exposure turned way down, both of the lights on low, held about the same distance away from the camera. And here on the right you have the XM-L, on the left is the XPG, and you can see the difference in the size of the hotspot. That's just because of the much larger LED that you have with the XM-L. So it's going to light up a wider area once, but not necessarily have the concentration and throw that you get with the XPG. And again, you'll see that better when we go outside. So let's go ahead and go outside and we'll show you how these two compare side by side. Okay, we have the 2 RRT-2 versions out here, and we're going to be comparing them to the big 4D mag light that I always use. Let's go ahead and give that mag light a shot. Bush, 15 feet. Tree out there at 100 feet. And then let's try out the RRT-2s. First off, we're going to try the existing one, which is the XPG, if I can figure out which one I have in my hand. Alright, here is the XPG version, and there it is on high. You can see how much more output comes out of that. A smooth reflector doesn't give you the cleanest, smoothest beam, but you can see really good concentrated throw on that one. We'll zoom in. That's only 100 feet. Obviously you can go a lot further than that. And here in just a minute we'll do 100 yards, just so you can see the difference. We'll step down through the different outputs, just so you can see what they look like. And here is the XM-L version. There you go. Like I said, much wider beam on this one, smoother, cleaner, even beam. Because of that orange peel reflector helps smooth everything out, and the much larger LED. So you're going to be able to light up a wider area at once. Not necessarily as concentrated, so you're not going to get as good of a distance, but I think it still performs really well compared to the S2. Let's do them side by side. There's your XM-L on the left, XPG S2 on the right. Alright, let's try these out at a longer distance. Okay, got the 2 RRT-2s, 40 mag light, a little bit more room to work with. There's 50 yards on the house, 100 yards to the tree in the front yard. Doesn't really make it out there. Let's try the 2 RRT-2s. We're going to do the XPG one first. There it is on high. You can see nice concentrated beam, 50 yards no problem, over 100 yards to the top of the tree, no problem at all. Lights it up really well. No question about what's going on out there with that dead tree that we're about to cut down. I know we're going to have a lot of complaints on YouTube. And then here is the XM-L version. There you can see not necessarily as concentrated of a beam, but it puts out more light, lights up a wider area at once, which again I find more useful myself. Definitely a personal preference kind of thing, but that is the XM-L version. Again, over 100 yards to the top of the tree, lights everything up really well, and lights up everything around it really well also. You got pretty good spill on here, lighting up everything for a good 50 yards. And we'll do them side by side just so you can see the difference. Got the XPG on the right, XM-L on the left, shining back and forth. So for right now, the XPG is still available. XM-L is going to be the standard one. XPG is probably going to go away pretty soon. But if you like either one of them, you can get them from us at goinggear.com. If you have any questions or comments, you can reach us in the comments or at goinggear.com. And if you like the video, be sure to subscribe. We put out a lot of flashlight videos.